Hey, hello, hi, I'm Megan, and this is Just a Stranger. Ooh, with the jazz hands again. I feel this is just going to turn into a fortnightly, weekly mock of my start screen, isn't it? Hi. Yeah, I know it's been 2 weeks. Well, it's been 2 weeks now. So it's a little over 2 weeks by the time this goes up, if it goes up when I plan it to go up. Sorry about that. Life happened. And two, so I cut my hair. If you've watched my last video, my hair was down here. It's a bit shorter now, just so you don't have a heart attack. Yes, I do know that I'm missing half my hair. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about pescatarianism. Is that a word? Being a pescatarian. Now one, if you know what a pescatarian is, you get double points already, because I didn't realise I was a pescatarian until year 9, so when I was about 14, because I was always called a vegetarian. Well, my mum always said we were vegetarians who ate fish, which isn't a vegetarian. That goes completely against what a vegetarian is. So you can see why I was confused when my RE teacher turned around and went, "You're a pesky," and I was like, huh? Excusez-moi, un petit pois, un pescatarian? Anyway, that's what I am, and I have been since I was 2, when I turned around and kind of like said no to the meat and was like, I don't want to be eaten, no, pigs are my best friends, no. Pescatarianism, which is spelled a completely different way than I thought it was, is the practice of following a diet that includes fish or other seafood. I'm not a fan of seafood, so I'm doing great already. But not the flesh of other animals. Most pescatarians maintain a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet with the addition of fish and shellfish. So, a vegetarian who eats fish. I was right, I know what I am. First things first, I'm not sure if you realised, but one of the main places to go when you're out with friends, especially being a teenager, is McDonald's, okay? Number 1 problem. So you have a group of friends, so you're all like, oh, it's hungry, so you know, it's like 1 o'clock, been wandering around Plymouth for a bit or whatever, and you're like, oh, a bit hungry. You don't want to like sit down and have a full meal, but you don't want to be out in the rain, because it's a rainy day, as it is normally in Cornwall/Devon, because Plymouth is in Devon. Remember that, kids. Anyway, so you're like, oh, where should we go? And the number 1 place every time, or it used to be, it's got a bit better now, is McDonald's. And every time, all I'd be able to eat in there is chips. So I'd go in there and look like a picky teenage girl who just wanted fries and would rarely get a drink either. So it'd be like, what would you like? Can I just have chips, please? You mean fries? Yeah. Can I just have some fries, please? Is that all? Is that all you'll be wanting? Yeah, thanks. That whole awkward scenario just for me to get a bag of chips and still be hungry. I used to pack bananas in my bag and oranges just to... I'm such an awkward child. I could just say, can we go somewhere else? But you know when there's a huge group of people and you don't want to be that awkward child who's like, can we not go to McDonald's, please? Because... And I know you're probably sat there going, McDonald's do fish, or they do like fish fingers. Can never be bothered with that. If we're in McDonald's, I'm just like, it's all burgers. I can't be bothered to decipher the menu above the screen and work out what I'd be able to eat from within all the burgers up there. I'm just like, just fries. And even then, they're probably coated or cooked in meaty batter oil or whatever. Meaty batter oil? Not the name, you know what I mean. I was in college the other day and we did the game where it's say your name and a fact about yourself, and so we went along and it was like, one of them was trying to be a vegan, one of them was a vegetarian, one of them doesn't eat chocolate, all that, and he came to me, I was like, well, I might as well. So I go, hey, I'm Megan and I'm a pescatarian. Uproar, class uproaring, laughter everywhere, and I was like, shoot, that is the right word, please. I'm relying on my RE teacher from year 9, please say that is what we are. And so then I had to explain what that is, that I eat fish and not meat. still got a load of weird looks. And I was known for the rest of the week as Megan the Pescatarian. And you get the dreaded question, which I don't get asked too often now, but especially when I was in primary school, when kids are all like, oh, I got a little question to catch you out, oh, if I ask this, I'm being all clever and putting you on the spot, oh. So, I'm not sure if you've guessed it already, but it'd be but wait, isn't fish meat? Well, yes, technically. And then they're like, so why are fish any different to fleshy animals, or however, fleshy animals? To the rest of the animals, mammals and things. And I just stood there like, I mean, how am I supposed to answer that when you think about it? I'm like, I don't know, you have a point. I mean, those poor fish that I'm eating, and I'm just like, they're alive too. Is this discrimination that I'm going, well, you're not meat, so I can eat you, but you're meat and I like pigs, so I'm not gonna eat you? That's not right, is it? And then you get into this whole political thing in your mind and you're just like, but it's just food. But food is important because it's a living thing. It just used to confuse me quite a lot, especially when they start bombarding these questions when you're stood in the lavatories in school, the pink lavatories, you're just trying to wash your hands, and suddenly the huge questions thrown at you of meat is fish, fish is meat. You're still technically a meat eater. Ha 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 ha. And I'm like, leave me alone. I eat fish because I need protein, because I don't get it from meat, and I don't eat enough nuts and stuff to be able to survive on just being a vegetarian and not having fish. That is why I have to be a pescatarian. I don't know, I think if I could be a full vegetarian, I probably would be. I'd probably try to do it, but I feel that I would not survive a week being a full vegetarian, let alone a vegan. So that is on that level why I'm a pescatarian. What happens if you eat meat then? Do you like die? Or can you still eat it and you're just being really like a picky eater? No, actually. If I eat meat, because my stomach basically isn't used to digesting meat, I will be sick. I cannot stomach it at all, okay? I can just about do Haribo, which have, and sweets basically, which have like pork gelatine on it. I can just about do them, and even at that I can only do like a handful of them before I start feeling a bit ill. And this just brings me back to that time, you know, I was about, how old was I, like 10 maybe, 10, and you know what, I was hungry and I wanted to eat a cheese string. Do you know what stringy cheese? I was like, I want one of them. So I get out of the fridge and there's little red bits on it. Now that's not usual, normally it's just like an orange strip. This had red bits in it, and I was there going, Mum, my cheese string has got chicken pox. I mean, what is this? Why is it red? And Mum turns around and goes, oh, it's alright. It's probably just tomato in your cheese string. I of course don't question this. I'm just like, yeah, of course, how stupid, it must be tomato. I don't know why, and I have not seen a cheese string since. Please tell me if there is such thing as these, but I have not seen one since. There was meat in my cheese string. I don't understand why, and it seemed to be only this one, but there was spots of meat of some form in the cheese string, and I was sick, and I do not understand why it's there. Please tell me if meaty cheese strings are a thing. Doesn't sound like it should be a thing, but that's what I ate. I've not been right since. Haribo don't count, sweets don't count. I said this to my friend today. He was like handing me a random, and then he started checking the packet because he remembered I was pescatarian, because I told him like the day before. And I saw him checking, I was like, I know exactly what you're doing. And I turned around and was like, bud, Haribo don't count, or sweets don't count. And he gave me the most. Sweets, they do count. They do. Don't get me wrong. They do count because most of them have pork gelatine in, which is when you boil meat, it's the liquid kind of part of it, which is then made into gelatin, I think. Don't quote me on that. And that's what it contains, which is why I can only manage like 4 of them from a bit like. And I don't know why I've always said they don't count. I've kind of started siphoning myself off them, but I feel it's because when you were a little kid, they were the things that always handed out. Halloween sweets, parties sweets, let's get something from the shop sweets. And so I was kind of like, I don't want to be left out. So I just kind of ate them anyway. So if this video comes across a bit blabbly, I'm sorry. I'm still getting my feet together on this and how to talk and not talking too fast and slowing words down and like breathing and thinking about takes while talking. I didn't think it was so complicated. It is complicated, and sorry, it will get better. And also, on the note of it being weekly, I do not think that's possible. At the moment I'm balancing 3 channels, okay? So we have this one, I Am Just a Stranger. And then I have my brother's one, which I help on the editing with and basically getting him to film, which is It's Raining Apples, which if you'd like to go see that or check that out, the link will be below. And then also Moomoo, our joint channel, which will also be linked below, and it's where we do like little sketches and random stuff. And so I don't feel this is going to be possible for me to do weekly, so I'm going to change it to like every 2 weeks. So, thank you for watching if you've watched it this far. My brother looked the other day, and apparently there's like 12 of you now. Hi, welcome 12. I was expecting 2 at the best. 1 from Moomoo, 1 from It's Raining Apples. So hi if you're here. Thank you for watching, and if you've returned, hi again. It's nice to see you. If you've watched this and you're not subscribed, then please feel free to do that. I appreciate everything. If you just want to give it a like, then thank you. That I also appreciate. And I will see you in 2 weeks' time with a new video. Bye! Oh gosh, my life.